A common mistake in gathering good requirements is having fuzzy or vague requirements. And Mark, what's wrong with having fuzzy or vague requirements? It's
Well,
such a common mistake.
it is. It's very common. And there's several problems with that. Number one, your team doesn't necessarily know exactly what it is they're supposed to be working on.
Okay.
Or they're going to make assumptions about what you're asking for, which may not match actually what the real requirements are.
Well, why is the reason we have these fuzzy or vague requirements? Why do they exist on projects?
A big part of it is just not spending the time to probe into the details and really think about it and finalize those details. Everybody's eager to get started on the project, and they wind up making assumptions even though they don't realize it.
Okay, and for all of us, what's the solution?
So the solution is to use the project requirements gathering template that we provide. We have specific questions that you need to be asking and filling in there, and those are there for a reason. And if you follow that, you'll make certain you won't miss things.
Okay, and example, at least in my life, was I asked for a rock fireplace once in a cabin.
I remember that.
They gave me a synthetic rock fireplace. I really wanted a real one, but in the end it worked out okay, but it might have been a disaster.
Right, and I've been involved in projects where you're working on a software product and one of the requirements must support all platforms, and it's like, really, Windows XP? I mean, you have to be specific.
Okay, so avoid those fuzzy and vague requirements. Be sure to avoid this common mistake in gathering requirements.